guys, I'm the European Union. And I'm Bricksball. Oh god, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, here's the Bricks and European Union Jumbo Plushies. Here for only a limited time. I wonder if I can break Zhang Xena with this thing. Oh, let me try it again. Damn, that's pretty sturdy. They're so heavy. I like how I can make the European Union happy or kind of not amused. They cannot live without you. I love you guys so much. Please don't go. Dad, India, please don't separate us. No, please, India. I can't live without my friends. Meanwhile, GigaChat India refusing to elaborate. Literally them out here just destroying friend groups. It's interesting because Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh are pretty friendly in real life, but part of that reason is they do share this mutually large neighbor. Nepal and Bhutan here have actually been separated for a while. It wasn't until the Raj here got their independence from the British before things started kicking off, although in those days Bangladesh was known as East Pakistan. It quite literally is a love triangle, and none of them will be together, all because of this Chad right here. Hello, Trips. Huh? Says Singapore. Hello, Trips. Now the Philippines have all these missiles. Bonjour, Trips. Okay, how many times is this gonna happen? Salam, Trips. Huh? Wait, why did Malaysia get nothing? Oh, I think this is a corruption joke. So it looks like a lot of Southeast Asian nations accidentally purchase a lot of weapons. Whether it's Singapore purchasing submarines from Germany here, or Indonesia purchasing from the French a bunch of F-15s. I think those are F-15s. Unfortunately, Malaysia, though, does not have this very same power. They paid for something, but who knows what it was. 5 years rental Blackhawks, use local third-party agent, paid more than Portugal buying the same amount of Blackhawks, still hasn't gotten it even after supposed delivery date. Oh, maybe this is kind of what they mean. And apparently there's at least 3 different examples of this kind of happening. You gotta love the ASEAN nations. China, says the EU ball. Could you stop selling weapons to Russia? No, they respond. Dang it, China. Will you quit spying on citizens with your app here? That's my job, says America. Again, China says no. China buddy, could you please stop torturing the Uyghurs, eh? Again, they say no as they have them in this chain. So, how's tourism? Domestic am goodly, foreign is down 60%. What? 60%? Meanwhile, come to Brazil. Why you no visit China? Yes, China. I wonder. Rip Brazil. Apparently their international rivals aren't 60% down, but they are 30% down. That's 30% down from where they were in 2019. However, domestic tourism or Chinese citizens traveling in China is way up. And is anyone really surprised? I mean, China's a massive country. China's about the same size as the US, only 2.2% bigger. And look how many Americans stay within America whenever they do their own tourism. Add that to the amount of biomes you can see in this single nation, and it all kind of adds up. I don't know why I said biomes. It sounds like I'm playing Minecraft. I have heard it's pretty difficult for at least Americans to obtain a visa to China, but that might have been from a few years ago. Time to go home after a day of doing bad things. Specifically, oh no, I already know where this comic's going. Pilot, I am ready. Good job, make good disguise. They really should do bannings for it. There's just enough not said here, but also a lot said here. These dang helicopters. Is it more common to have accidents in helicopters than planes? Well, look at that. Riding in a helicopter is far less safe than flying on a commercial airline. Still safer than a car or truck, though. I've never been in a helicopter. I don't know if I want to now. Slovak PM the other day, Iran today. What's happening? I wonder what's gonna happen next. Okays is fakes. I challenge you to a battle. Oy vey. Hezbollah, Hamas, I choose you. Wait, are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Wait, no, Pokemon, sorry. Hasbro. Hamas. I don't know why I felt like that's the perfect voice for both of them if they were Pokemon. Trick, I have put my sleeves. I think it's a trap card. Places it face down. Preemptive strike. Hezbollah has been paralyzed in fear. Oh, he's not going to be able to attack now. I'm going to put my ace down to finish this. Rocket strike. It was ineffective because Iron Dome. Okay, what is this? Why can't they just be normal, says everyone in the world. Well, specifically, this is the UN ball. You know, I was thinking about this today. I don't think this part of the world is ever going to just be normal. Like, historically speaking, just different conflicts in this region has been going on for a long time, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. This is just how it is. This makes me really want to play a country ball card game now. For the longest, Nordic could not into respect. Rest of Europe going, oh, Nordic all talk. Nordic forgot how to war. I think all us knowing what needs to happen of waiting too long already is go time. Finally, no more wait. Norway, ready. Denmark, ready. Finland, yeah, okay. Iceland, of born, ready. Poland, let's freaking do this. And for 0-2, fine, we need his whole crew for this. Estonia can't enter. Break off, Estonia. No more BSing. It's time to Blanda. Bloody hell, hits it's finally come back. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. We're talking the short-lived Nordic Union, like the Power Rangers uniting. I guess this could technically be known also as the Kalmar Union, though. I mean, technically, they already got to be pretty close to uniting since they all kind of have the same flag. Flag synchrony is a pretty big step. Unfortunately, Estonia will not be able to join. Now, I don't want to downplay this at all, but keep in mind, this hypothetical nation would only have a little bit under 30 million people in it. They would have a good amount of oil from Norway, though, and some pretty big businesses like IKEA and Legoland coming together, which kind of go hand in hand in a weird way. I build IKEA furniture like I build Legos. It's coming from my own subreddit. Thanks for that. Hey, Belgium. Today, all your former colonies will come to show and tell to talk about how great you are. Wait, what? Indonesian noises. I brought Indonesia, says the Dutch. Hello, says Luxembourg. I've never had any colonies, but I made my own colony from a popsicle. Adorable little Luxembourg. What about you, Belgium? Yeah, where's your colony at, says the Netherlands? Break off, racist European mother. My goodness. I really wish Belgium knew in the back of their head what was gonna happen. Like, I feel like they should have been sweating this entire time everyone was presenting their colonies, even though Luxembourg was just presenting their popsicle. Which, they're right, there's so many popsicles that look like this. They did colonize popsicles, didn't they? I recently made a TikTok about Africa, and I briefly mentioned all the bad things the Belgians did in the Congo, so that has made me the face of this discussion again. That's nice. Again, that one was also posted by subreddit. Obviously, plenty of European countries did bad things in Africa. I think people just didn't expect it out of Belgium. Everyone's always surprised to find that out for some reason. Hi, Mexico, says the Earth. That is a beautiful Earth. So much pain. Okay, well, Antarctica doesn't care because they're melting. Please stop crying because these islands are literally being drowned. They're about to disappear. Helloing, senor. There's two of you. He isn't the whole of Mexico, says Mexico too. There's many more aspects of Mexico than that. Hola, my enemy. We have magnificent songs, music, and culture. We is of having massive ancient temple built by our forefathers. We have also having sunny and relaxing beaches. So as you can see, we have music, we have history, we of course have beaches, and crime. I hate you. This is just like those memes I see all the time. What people think Mexico is like, what Mexico is actually like. It's only just one aspect. It's also just a very big country. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of different things going on, whether it's in the 4 categories we talked about, or just, you know. Some countries' flags have evolved to fit with their high latitudes. We needing vitamins D. Oh, that's because they're really white. Some countries' flags have evolved to hide themselves in their natural environment. Nepal and their mountains. Wait, what? I know that Algeria used to be green. Algeria is not a very green country, but anyway. Oh, blood and this. Oh, okay. And some countries' flags have evolved to just be better. Oh my goodness, that is a little bit horrific. This looks like in the Countryballs universe, it would be their terrifying mouth or something. It's like a beak. This is the historical flag of what was known as the Kingdom of Two Sicilies. Remember, after the Roman Empire and before Italian unification, this peninsula was really split up for centuries and centuries. This was one of the more recent kingdoms, though, that occurred during the 1800s. Some people also might be familiar with Aragon at its greatest extent controlling these territories. I love how well drawn this is for such a difficult flag. Again, Countryballs and flag jokes just go so well together. I've finally done it, old chap. I've discovered the origin of man. Wow, I'm impressed, but how I've managed? Oh, it's not so hard once you stop and take a look around. Meanwhile, the look around. What? You might think it's the mitochondriac, but in reality, it's Denmark. Is that a mitochondriac? Wait, I think I said that wrong. The mitochondria. It's been a while since I've taken science. And then this cell evolves into, well, a fish, and the fish evolves into, okay. We also have the octopus, which eventually evolves from Venice, and then there's a historical joke here because then it's Italy and Venice, that's within Italy. There's a snail, and we have Estonia, which I'm thinking represents how slow it's taking for Estonia to be into Nordic. I don't think they're ever gonna get there. Lettuce in Germany, potato in Latvia, kiwis and New Zealand. Okay, so there's something happening here. There's a lot of different jokes happening. Pig in Ukraine, that and upside down Australia. A whale in the US. Of course, France is gonna get frogs, and because Nepal only says rar rar rar, they've evolved from dinosaurs. Chile gets a snake. Turkey gets a turkey. Yeah, of course, Spain's gonna get sloth because they like their siestas. Oh, alright. Cat girls! Lions? Oh, I thought this was gonna be Mongolia for the horses. There's so much happening here, but I like the idea that different Countryballs have different origin stories in the Countryball universe. I mean, it would make sense. Oh, Poland was given the dung beetle. Okay. Expected Germany to be descendants of germs. There's probably so many of those things that are going over my head. Oh, Denmark came before the first signs of life because Denmark technically has the oldest flag historically, so they would have been the first Countryball during the Countryball Big Bang. Oh, I can't believe I talk like this sometimes. Technically, they are the true origin of man. Italian cuisine. Mamma mia, this is perfect pizza and pasta. See. French cuisine. Great foods, but I'm missing something. Well, they at least have the frog. Oh, where's the snail? Here, more of butter. Kenyal. I actually don't know how to say that French word. They just needed butter on French cuisine more. German cuisine. We've got a lot of, basically hot dogs and more hot dogs and curry and wurst hot dogs. Beer and, bread and, oh, there's a pretzel. Balkan cuisine. I'm glad we put our differences aside for coming together for eating cuisine of Greek food. Yes, good to Greek, says Turkey. Oh, for frick's sake. And that's how another war in the Balkans started. Oi! Come here, lads. I've got something for you. Come on, gather round. You're gonna love this. As the British were speaking with French, German, Italian, fiery Greece, and the Balkans. British cuisine! Try some. This is scrumptious. What the hell is even that? People are throwing up and crying, which is funny because I just reviewed that, like, Chinese girl that was crying about having to eat English food every day. Germans want to flamethrower it. The Italians are probably gonna oof themselves. This was disappointing. Yeah, they're probably just gonna go back to fighting. Do it again next week. It is kind of their favorite pastime. I wonder if the British are ever going to recover from these memes. Like, imagine hundreds of years from now, there's still going to be so much content about, like, you know, British food being bad that I think the stereotypes are never really going to stop. How do you fight against it? Nordics, hey, who wants some fermented and rotten fish? I think it might just be like a cold thing. Like, the more cold you are, maybe the worse your food is. Forgot about the classic beans on toast. Meanwhile, in America, we just serve, do you want to clog your arteries and live for 3 or 4 years less? Again, don't forget to go to makeship.com to get your European Union or your Brazil, India, China, South Africa, and am I missing one? Brazil, China, South Africa, India. Oh, Russia. Big thanks to my patrons this month. Kansas was mentioned. KingBearHaze, JohnDenver. I can't sleep without Drew's voice. DaBeautiful-MEGAN-Underwood, Archaeology, aPhatNarwhal, Carmel S, Pavlik, DOOCHBAGGINS,
Fredrik
LuxembourgLover, Traven, Tambre, friend, KirinoIsBestGirl, I love you. The Mexican 760. ZaneyBoi.